Hello everybody and welcome to 2021 virtual CottageLife show. My name is Sanjay Kumar and I am Director of Product Management at Acuva Technologies, and today I am going to talk about safe drinking water on demand with UV-LED disinfection for cottages, off the grid, RVs and boats. Let me tell you something about Acuva Technologies, how we started and what we are, what we do. So our company was founded in 2014 and it is one of the fastest growing companies in UV-LED industry. We are an award-winning global leader recognized by Frost & Sullivan for innovation in UV-LED water disinfection systems. And our Strike UV-LED module platform is proven to offer up to 6 log reduction of disinfection, which is 99.9999% of disinfection from bacteria, viruses and cysts. So why you need UV-LED first of all? And what are the other technologies which are there, which are already in practice and which people have been practicing since long time? So first is bottled water. All you know, you can buy bottled water from superstore or anywhere else and stock it up in your cottages at your home, and that's a lot of inconvenience. Not only inconvenience, this is a lot of wastage of plastic and bad for environment. So then what is other option? Filters? Well, filters do not do the job. So all the viruses, they pass through the pore sizes of these micron filters. So they are useless. They may reduce the chlorine, they may improve the taste of your water, but can they do active disinfection? Probably not. Then other option is chemical, of course. So you can buy tablets, you can put chlorine and other chemicals in your water, and what it does, first of all the chemicals are not good for health, and second, you will taste the water with chemical all the time. Then comes reverse osmosis. In reverse osmosis, you waste at least 40% of water and the flow rate is extremely low. So there are other disadvantages as well. And then last but not the least, UV lamps. Now UV technology is the best technology for disinfection all over the world. All the municipalities, or at least biggest municipalities, cities of this world are running on UV disinfection technology. Now this water is disinfected with UV lamps, and these are huge UV lamps, consume a lot of power, they cannot be used off the grid. You need to replace them very often. They come in a glass sleeve, so that sleeve gets dirty, so you have to do a lot of maintenance if you install UV lamps in your home. Okay, so what is the solution? The solution lies in UV-LED. What is UV-LED water disinfection system? So if you compare a huge UV lamp with UV-LED, UV-LED is this tiny and it can do the same job or better job. UV-LED consumes only less than 2% of power consumed by UV lamps. As far as performance is concerned, it is high performance because you don't need to clean it. UV-LED system, you install it, you are good for years. And then one of the most important thing is UV-LED does not contain any mercury. UV lamps, they are mercury based systems, so there is no risk of contamination of mercury. You must be wondering how it works. I'm going to show you a video, and in this video I will show you the basic concept of UV disinfection for drinking water. Let's have a look.
This is what bacteria looks like, and this is what viruses look like. The two together can be a very dangerous thing, especially when they're living in our water. Bacteria in our water can cause cholera and E. coli, while viruses can cause rotavirus and hepatitis A. The best thing to kill bacteria and viruses in our water is water disinfection. This is an Acuva water disinfection unit. It is compact, energy efficient, and sustainable, used at point of use and the last line of defense. It uses a unique technology called ultraviolet germicidal irradiation to kill all the harmful things in our water, like bacteria and viruses. Here's how. As water flows through the stainless steel module inside the water purification unit, It activates the UV LED that beams through the flow of water and inactivates multiple pathogens. It's an incredibly advanced technology made accessible and contaminant-free, so that safe water is worry-free.
As you can see, UV is highly effective method for disinfecting your drinking water. New developments in UV-LED technology have enabled applications that were not even possible in the past. For example, our solutions are deployed in refrigerators, ice makers, and a lot of water equipments where installation of UV lamp was not even possible. With UV that powers on demand with low power requirement, this means even less maintenance requirement than even before. This also means that you can power the system with solar or battery with 12 volt DC, which is why our system have been very popular choice for installation in cottages, RVs, and sailboats. So just a recap, Acuva was founded in 2014 to commercialize UV-LED water disinfection technology. We have grown to design and manufacture disinfection systems for water, air, and surface applications. What is intense beam technology? In this next video, our CEO, Mr. Manoj Singh, joins the team from Things to Know TO to talk about our UV-LED water disinfection systems. Let's have a look.
Acuva Technologies is an award-winning global leader in UV-LED water disinfection. President and CEO Manoj Singh joins us now to tell us more about how their systems work. It's great to have you here today.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here too as well.
Excellent. Now, many of us have seen or may own some kind of water filtration or disinfection system. What are some of the differences when it comes to what Acuva Technologies offers?
So, as you said, Acuva has developed the world's most advanced water purification system that works on UV-LED disinfection technology. Normally, people use filtration system. As you can imagine, filters normally help water look good or even taste good, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is perfect and it is clean from microbiological contamination. Our UV-LED disinfection technology helps eliminate any microbiological contamination in the water, so it makes it not only the look and taste, but also safe to drink by removing all microbiological contaminations such as bacteria and viruses by killing them using ultraviolet LED disinfection technology through our proprietary intense beam technology.
That's very interesting. And in what kinds of situations or locations might a UV-LED water disinfection system be useful?
So these systems are very universal. These operate on a very low power, low voltage, so they are ideal for RV, cottages, homes, boats, or any such situations like boil water advisories, where the water is suspected with microbiological contamination. These are no maintenance devices which cleans water on demand at the point of consumption.
Explain a little more about how the process works inside the system and what kind of added protection this type of water disinfection offers.
So the whole system comes with two-step approach, wherein the first filter, which basically is a 5-micron sediment filter that is intended to remove any big particles from in the water that gets into the system. And the second one is this system, as you can see here. This is we call the Aero Max 2 device. This box has the water in, water out, and the power connection. And the way it works that when the water goes in the device, inside the device there is a powerful ultraviolet LED reactor that focuses ultraviolet radiation into the flowing water in such a way that every molecule of the water is exposed to very high intensity ultraviolet radiation. That means eliminating any microbes into the water right there before it comes out for you to drink. And it serves you the water which is great tasting, safest to drink at the point of consumption.
How much water can this system treat, and do things like special filters need to be replaced often?
So these devices are built to last at least 1,000 hours of actual use. they are on demand, so you don't have to really keep it on all the time. As soon as you need water, they automatically switches on and switches off when you don't need. So 1,000 hour means at least 120,000 liters of water before they run out of their life. The only thing that you need to replace is a pre-filter, and that basically once in a year, often, or 2,000 to 5,000 gallons of water when you flow the water in. That's it.
Where can people go to find out more information about Acuva Technologies and what it is that you have to offer?
So these devices currently we sell through our own website or acuvastore.com.
Well, it's been great for us to learn more today. Manoj Singh, thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to speak to you as well.
So by now you have a fair idea about how technology works and what are the advantages of UV-LED technology, why we should use UV systems. Now let's look at our systems. So our system for point of views come in 3 flavors: Aero 5, Aero Max 2.0 and EcoNX Silver. So our systems are differentiated with flow rate with the same disinfection, which is NSF 55 class B or equivalent. So depending on your water needs and depending on your flow rate, you can buy system from 1.2 liter per minute to up to 5 liter per minute. Our team has put together a detailed instructions video to show you how to install these systems. Let's have a look.
Today we're going to show you how to install the Aero 5 UV-LED Water Purification System from Acuva. The Aero 5 is our high-performance system designed to easily fit under the sink in your home, cottage, RV, or boat. It provides you with safe drinking water that is convenient, low maintenance, and environmentally friendly. In the box you'll find the Aero 5 system, inline filter, a DIN rail, 3/8 OD tubing, a 1/4 inch OD tubing, power plug cable, filter clips, a 1/2 inch PEX to a 3/8 OD T shutoff valve, a 3/8 to a 1/4 inch reducing union straight, and 4 number 5 wood screws. You'll find the smart faucet, the spacer and fastener for the smart faucet, and the tube support and ferrule. On the Aero 5, you'll find a power LED indicator, a power connection port, an inlet, outlet, and a jack for connecting the smart faucet. For installation, you'll also need a cordless drill, wrenches or a crescent wrench, something to cut the tubing with, measuring tape, screwdriver, and a pencil. Before installing the Aero 5 system, please inspect the device to make sure that it has not been dropped or damaged. Do not store it in freezing conditions and do not submerge it underwater. If the system is installed in an RV, make sure your RV is winterized before any water can freeze inside. We recommend draining, removing, and storing the unit away during the winter season. Do not plug directly to the AC power without using an adapter like the one included. Begin by deciding where you want to mount the system. The Aero should be mounted horizontally whenever possible. When deciding the placement, make sure that you'll have enough space to connect the tubing without it pinching or folding. Mark where you want to mount the Aero and the inline filter so that you can attach the DIN rail and the filter clips using the included wood screws. Next, turn the cold water line off so it can be cut. When you cut the line, it's normal for a small amount of water to drain out of the line. Take the 1/2 inch PEX to the 3/8 ODT and insert both sections of the 1/2 inch cold water line into the female ends of the T. Cut a length of 3/8 inch tubing that will connect the T to the pre-filter. Feed the compression nut and brass ferrule over the tubing. Insert the tubing into the ODT and use a wrench to firmly tighten the compression nut. The tubing should stay in place when pulled. Connect the outer end of the 3/8 tube into the inlet side of the pre-filter. Make sure that the water will flow in the same direction as the Aero on the filter. Push the tube into the filter as far as possible and snap the pre-filter into its clips. Mount the Aero by pressing down on the spring mechanism and hooking the clip onto the previously installed DIN rail. Cut another length of 3/8 tubing and connect the inlet on the Aero to the pre-filter. Gently pull on each connection to make sure it's properly sealed. Next, we'll start installing the Acuva Smart Faucet. If there's not already a hole to install the Smart Faucet, you will need to drill a 3/4 inch hole into the countertop. Once you have a hole for the faucet, thread the faucet cable into the hole followed by the faucet stem. Under the counter, thread the faucet power cord through the plastic spacer. Make sure that the O-ring seal is facing up so it seals against the counter. Make sure that the faucet is positioned properly before securing the plastic threaded fastener into the faucet stem. Tighten the fastener against the spacer to secure the faucet into place. Cut a section of 1/4 inch tube and slip on the hex nut, followed by the plastic ferrule and plastic tube support as demonstrated. Tighten the hex nut to the threaded rod of the faucet by hand before tightening the nut with a wrench. Cut a final section of the 3/8 inch tubing to connect the Aero with the Smart Faucet. Use the straight reducer adapter and connect the 1/4 inch OD tubing to the desired faucet. Connect using the power adapter if plugging into an AC outlet, or connect directly to a DC power supply. We recommend using a GFCI outlet if plugging into an AC outlet, and a 10 amp breaker if plugging into a DC source. Turn on the faucet and the Aero will glow blue, which indicates the water purification is in progress. If the Smart Faucet is installed, its base will glow blue as well. Allow water to flow through the system for 1 to 2 minutes until any bubbles are released from the line. Turn off the faucet and the device will automatically go into standby mode.
UV-LED systems last way longer than UV lamp without any maintenance. But how long do they last? So let's have a look. Aero 5 system, which is 5 liter per minute, lasts for around 900,000 liters. Yes, 900,000 liters. Aero Max 2, that lasts for 120,000 liters. And Eco-NX Silver, which is 1.2 liter per minute system and is our entry level system, lasts for 72,000 liters. What it means, like how many years? So let's do a rough calculation. So typically a person consumes 5 liters of water in a day. So in a family of 4, you consume 20 liters of drinking water. Now if you do the calculation, in a year a family will consume probably 7,300 liters of water, and so that means your Aero 5 system will last, the LED of the Aero 5 system will last for 123 years. Aero Max 2 may last for up to 16 years and Eco-NX Silver may last up to 9 years. But why you need to disinfect your water? Can't you trust your water from your tap? Well, you have seen reports in media, in news, outbreaks and boil water advisories and things like that. And these things are happening with city water from time to time. But what happens when you are on well water or off grid, or you are taking water from lake, river or creek? UV technology is the most trusted technology in the world. With Acuva Systems, your water is safe. It is being disinfected from proven technology of UV-LED. And with UV-LED, we are enabling applications those were not even possible before. It is safe and convenient. It is eco-friendly. It does not use mercury. It does not waste plastic, and it is the cutting-edge technology, which is the future of any disinfection, including water. Okay, so this was all about UV-LED disinfection technology and systems offered by Acuva Technologies. Thank you everybody for joining me today. My name is Sanjay Kumar and my details are here on the screen. Feel free to reach out to me if you want to know more about our systems, about the technology, about the fitment in your applications, in your cottages or any other application, and I will be happy to answer all your queries. I'm open to questions and answers now.